Okay, what is the purpose of markets? Now we got ourselves a market, right? We know the purpose of the market. Y'all don't know, my name's Savage. I'm a trader. Been doing it for over 15 years, close to 20, maybe not 20, well over 15 years. So we talked about markets earlier. Now we're going to talk about prices at the market. What determines the price of whatever you're selling at the market? Today we're going to say baseball card. Well, the price is determined by what somebody's willing to buy for it, pay for it, number one, and what somebody's willing to sell it for, number two. So if the seller is willing to sell this baseball card for $10,000, well, the buyer has to be above that price. If not, another person shows up with the same baseball card and he'll sell it for $9,000. So now the price has dropped. See what I'm saying? Because now the buyer can get it at $9,000, right? And so the buyer's still not willing to buy. So somebody else comes in and says, well, I'll sell it to you for $8,000. Or the first buyer moves it down to $8,000. The price will continue to drop until there's a buyer willing to purchase it at that price, right? So now let's look at the inverse of that. So say we got buyers who are willing to pay $12,000, right? So the baseball card who came in at 10, well, he's going to pump it up to 12,000. But now somebody else wants another one at 12,000. And then so the other buyer comes in at 12,000. And then but there's so many people trying to buy that the seller say, well, I'm gonna up the price. Now I'm gonna sell it for 15. Then other buyers come in and say, I'm gonna beat you, buyer. I'm gonna go above you. Now I'm gonna buy it for 15. Now the price is going up. You see that? So whatever the buyers is willing to pay takes the price up. Whatever the seller is willing to sell it for takes the price, up or down. Whatever the buyer's willing to pay for it takes the price up. Whatever the seller is willing to bottom line it for is where the price sits or goes below. If the seller isn't willing to sell that price, he can move out of the market, but somebody else will come back in. And they will sell it for a lower price to get that money so they can have the transaction. So that's how the prices are basically determined within the market. It's what a buyer is willing to buy it for and what a seller is willing to sell it for. Then there's a medium thing in between. It's called a spread. There's a slight difference between what the buyer is willing to pay and what the seller is selling it for. Usually there's a broker or platform in between that transaction. That's how they make their money. So next we'll talk about where do these transactions take place at, and that'll be the broker's market. So that's it. First we have our markets. How are the prices determined on the markets? That was this video here. Next we're going to be talking about the spreads. The spreads and the fees and brokerages and platforms and all of that good stuff. All right. So if you like that video, these are quick, easy videos, 3 minutes. You can soak them up, get it. You want me to do more? Leave some comments on what videos you would like me to do. I'm going to do what I'm doing, but you can leave some comments about what you'd like me to do. Hopefully we'll meet paths and I can do those videos. So if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, show me some love. Savage, y'all. Deuces.